The president of the Africa Development Bank, AfDB, and recipient of the 2023 Obafemi Awolowo Prize for Leadership Award has suggested 5 thematic points the Nigerian government must adopt to achieve growth and development. Now, some of the areas pointed out by Dr. Adesina include rural economic transformation and food security and healthcare. He also wants the government to pay attention to education and affordable housing. Dr. Adesina was speaking at the award ceremony held in Lagos.
Nigeria must completely transform its rural economies to ensure food security for all. A better Africa must start with a transformation. And that is because 70% of our population live right there. Rural poverty today is extremely high. And at the heart of transforming rural economies is agriculture, the main source of their livelihoods. When agriculture moves away from being a way of life to a business, everything changes. Just as every nation has a national defense system to protect its citizens against all forms of aggression, the same is true for healthcare systems. A nation without a sound healthcare system is a nation that is defenseless against the invasion of all forms of diseases and pandemics. COVID-19 exposed the weakness of African economies on health systems. While developed economies spend $19 trillion on fiscal stimulus programs, approximately 19% of the global GDP, Africa spent only $89 billion. Nigeria needs education for all. Nigeria today accounts for 15% of the total population of out-of-school children, according to UNICEF, which is over 10.2 million at primary school, 8.1 million at junior secondary school. This is not a gold medal that Nigeria should be proud of. I was at a function one day, I was asked, why don't we upgrade all the slums? And I said, there is nothing called a 5-star slum. A slum is a slum. Therefore, we must do everything possible through new financial instruments to make sure that every individual can have a decent home that they can call theirs. To succeed with much-needed welfareist and people-centered policies across Nigeria, as espoused by Papa Awolowo, it is necessary to change the governance system and decentralize governance to the states in order to provide greater autonomy. States that have tremendous potential to become even more financially autonomous through greater fiscal prudence. If states focus on unlocking the huge resources they have based on their areas of comparative advantage, they will rapidly